Hey guys, sorry for taking this long to put up a new video, but I've just been busy. If you look over here, you can see why. I've been making a Vampire Cats army, and it's just taken ages. This is just to put it all together. I've got so much stuff to put together, and it's just taken me a long time. So, this video is just to give you a quick overview of my opinion on the Archers unit for the Empire list. First of all, they're not a very powerful unit. Don't expect them to take out large units of enemies, or even many at all. But that's not what they're for. You know, you can use other ranged units for that. They've got an average ballistic skill. They absolutely suck in close combat, and they will easily be cut down by the enemy. But if you use them correctly, then you can make some important moves in the game with them. They cost 8 points each, which is quite high for such a low stat line unit, but their advantages are in other areas, like just that's not what they're for. First of all, they skirmish, which makes them a bit harder to hit, and is essential really to keep them alive long enough to be useful really in the game. So for unit size, I take a unit of 10 of them. Just want to make them as cheap as possible for their purpose. For options, you can take a marksman if you want. It's 3 points extra for a half decent shot. You know, it can be worth it if you want it. So, the biggest choice you need to make is whether you want to make them into huntsmen. Personally, I think the archers as a standard unit are pretty pointless, and other units like crossbowmen or handgunners can do a much better job. So it's really worth the extra 2 points to make them into a huntsman. That's 2 points per model. You can only take 1 unit of huntsmen in your army, but that's all you're going to need. Their core unit. They don't take any special choices or anything. They're just, they're just a little bit more expensive. Okay, so the huntsmen have the scout special rule, which lets them set up anywhere on the table, which is really good, as long as they're 8 inches away from the enemy and in some sort of cover, like woods, where they can't be seen. So obviously there's not much point taking them in a game where you have no scenery. They just won't be able to function properly. Set your huntsmen up in cover and use them to shoot at enemy war machines or other like really weak units. If you can't seem to kill them with missile fire, then just charge the huntsmen into close combat. I mean, I said before, they suck pretty badly at fighting, but they'll always beat a war machine crew of like 3 people. They can quite easily take them out. So yeah, they can be really useful for getting rid of enemy war machines. It just makes the war machines pointless. The enemy can't use them anymore, which can be quite important if you want to use other units to advance and you don't want to be killed by missile fire. Or you can use these huntsmen or normal archers just as a screen for some of your other troops to soak up some fire. But you've got to be careful doing that, because they could run away and make the rest of your army flee, or other parts of your army flee. So yeah, for the modelling and painting of these guys, I just used Empire Militia with bows. Very simple, and you know, I painted them the same as the other missile troops in my army. So yeah, I think they're a really useful unit if your opponent's got war machines. If they don't, they're not very useful. They're pretty poor troops. But yeah, you can use them to get really close to the enemy in the first turn and just take out war machines. They're cool. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video, and I'll be putting up some more videos soon. I've got a bit more time on my hands now after Christmas, and yeah, thanks for watching.